One. Good evening and welcome to another edition of Whaler Basketball. I'm David Roderick, joined along with
Darren Mitchell.
And tonight the Lady Whalers are going to be playing against the Hilltoppers of Durfee. Tonight this is going to be a Big Three match. Darren, do you have anything to say about the Whalers?
Well, last year you said, Dave, the Whalers pretty much handled Durfee, so maybe Durfee's going to want some revenge tonight.
Yes, and I think last year Durfee came up big on the boards. The boards were dominated by New Bedford 53-25 in the two games combined.
Well, you know, Dave, New Bedford needs to play well tonight. They need to have good free throw shooting when they have the chance. Offensive rebounds, they definitely need to do that. And they need to have a up-tempo game, keep up with Durfee and put some pressure.
Well, size-wise for Durfee doesn't look that big. Looks like their tallest player is about 5'9", 6 feet.
And New Bedford matches up pretty well. They have Megan Giamavo, a senior, and they also have Sarah Farrow inside to go up against Durfee's big players, so that'll be a big plus.
Matchup of the day will probably be Rochelle Lavoie against Megan Giamavo or Sarah Farrow against Rochelle Lavoie.
Rochelle Lavoie, she's a captain, so we expect big things from the captains of all these teams that New Bedford faces. Her and Kathy Ward. She's a guy. She's also a captain.
Her and Rochelle and Kathy both play softball as well with Lauren Kamara and Sarah Gregory.
And New Bedford seems like they have a packed crowd, or people are starting to still come in, so maybe that'll be an advantage, give them some more enthusiasm, some more life into this game.
New Bedford coming in at 5-4. Hilltoppers at 3-2. There's no introductions tonight, just starting lineup. Just go right to the game. Something new.
Yes, something new, and we haven't heard from our boy yet, Mr. Huckabee there, huh?
No. Pretty soon. Let's get ready to make some noise because it's hoop time in Whaler country.
Yeah, I think he's been doing that as long as Mr. Foster's been around here.
I think a little bit more. Surprisingly enough, Erin Rosario is getting the start over Rachel Druin tonight.
A move by Mr. Foster putting Rosario at guard, having three-guard lineup, so taking out a big person, putting in a small one, maybe it'll help out. Durfee gets the ball. Rachel Lavoie's got it. She passes it to. She passed it and she had it blocked. New Bedford's got the ball. Sarah Gregory went inside, could not get a shot, and New Bedford ends up with the ball.
Perry to inbound to Rodericks.
Rodericks brings it up, and she's going to pass it to Erin Rosario. Back to Rosemary Perry, who has it taken away. Kathy Ward brings up the ball for Durfee. She passes it to Alex Rigo. Rigo back to Rachel Lavoie, who scores. Now Gretchen brings up the ball for the Whalers. She puts a move on, goes right to the hoop, and she misses that one. She had a nice idea there, Dave, going right to the hoop there.
Yeah, she probably wanted to fake out Rochelle Lavoie a lot. Now Durfee's going to just try and kill as much time as he can off the clock.
Kathy Ward bringing up the ball for Durfee. She passes it to Rachel Lavoie, who gets another basket inside. Gretchen brings up the ball now for the Whalers.
Looks like she wants to take it herself.
She has Megan Giamavo, who she passes it to. Megan puts a move on, goes right down to the hoop, and scores. Nice play there by Megan Giamavo, getting positioned down low, getting the basket.
4-2 ball game in favor of the Hilltoppers.
Durfee really passing well up the court until that last play, almost a turnover, but they recovered. Kathy Ward's got the ball now for Durfee. She passes it to Rachel Lavoie, back to Kathy Ward. To Rachel Lavoie, puts a move on, goes right down to the hoop, misses the basket. And Sarah Gregory was down low for the rebound and the putback. Here comes Gretchen with the ball for the Whalers. She passes to Rosemary Perry. Back to Gretchen. Gretchen passes to Erin Rosario now. Rosario finds Rosemary Perry, who has it blocked. She had a nice idea there, Dave, going down low, but it was blocked by Durfee's player. Rachel Lavoie's got the ball now for Durfee. She passed it to Leanne Chen, and she missed the shot. Now she gets the rebound. Actually, the steal, she scores. And it's 7-2, 8-2 actually. 8-2 Durfee, 13-22 left in the first half. Gretchen Rodrigues has got the ball for the Whalers. She goes for an open three, misses it. Sarah Gregory's got the ball, passes to Kathy Ward. Kathy Ward will slowly bring it up the court.
What's that? I can't hear you, Mr. King.
She passes to Rachel Lavoie, down low again, and she got fouled.
Surprised about Gretchen's play already. Should be playing her A game.
Yeah, you know, the last, not the last game, but a couple of games ago, she had a bad first half, came back in the second half, and really, you know, put it to the Attleboro, I think it was, that they played. Rachel Lavoie misses the first foul shot. She'll have one more. She misses this one. This one goes in and out. And Gretchen Rodrigues will come down with the ball for the Whalers. She passes to Erin Rosario. Rosario back to Gretchen. Gretchen puts a move on, goes down to the hoop, got fouled. She had a nice idea they did of going down to the hoop, trying to get an easy two, trying to get the Whalers 4 points. Rosemary Perry inbounds the ball for the Whalers. To Megan Giamavo, nice play there, but she couldn't convert. Nice idea by Rosemary Perry. Kathy Ward brings up the ball for Durfee. She passes it to Rachel Lavoie. Rachel Lavoie will drive to the hoop, misses the shot. Sarah Farrell gets the rebound, passes to Gretchen. Gretchen will pass it to Megan Giamavo, and she'll go to the hoop, and she missed it. Erin Rosario's there. She couldn't get it to go up. Rachel Lavoie's got the ball, but I think it's going to be, oh, that was almost a good play there by Rachel Lavoie, but too far of a pass, and she couldn't get the basket to go in. Rosemary Perry's got the basket. She is tripped.
And she is hit hard.
Both teams are really going up the court real fast in this game, up-tempo. They're both driving to the lane, seems like with ease. Rosemary Perry's got the ball now. She's inbounding it, actually. To Gretchen Rodrigues, almost had it stolen. She's got it. She passes to Erin Rosario. Back to Gretchen for three. She hits it.
That's the Gretchen we know.
It's 8-5 with 11:55 left in the first half. Durfee's on top. Kathy Ward passes it to Leanne Chen. Back to Kathy Ward. Kathy Ward will take the shot. Misses it. Sarah Gregory was down low to get the rebound. She missed it. And now Rachel Lavoie is underneath the basket. Got the rebound, and she'll go. She got a foul out of that.
I guess it must be something on the rim. Something trying to block him out.
Now Rachel Lavoie is at the line. She'll go. She'll be shooting two. She got the first one. She'll have one more.
Sadie McPhee is not in the ball game.
She hits this one. It's now 10-5 Durfee, 11:35 left in the first half. So Rosemary Perry brings up the ball for New Bedford. She passes to Gretchen Rodrigues. Back to Megan Giamavo. Megan puts on a move, puts up the shot, misses it. Kathy Ward's got the rebound, and she also will get fouled. Kathy Ward brings up the ball for Durfee. She passes to Rachel Lavoie. Back to Alex Rigo. To Kathy Ward. To Rachel Lavoie, who will take the shot and make the shot. It's 12-5 Durfee. 10:55 left in the first half. Sandy McPhee has that shot blocked, Dave. What a block there.
He has 3 blocks already in the game, already by Durfee, and that's just surprising. Last
I
time
don't know, Dave, what Sandy McPhee was thinking on that play. I mean, the Durfee play was right on it. Kathy Ward now brings up the ball for Durfee. She passes it to Alex Rigo, back to Rachel Lavoie, back to Alex Rigo, to Rachel Lavoie, who passes it to Sarah Gregory, to Kathy Ward. Kathy Ward will drive, pass it to Sarah Gregory, back to Rachel Lavoie. She'll miss the shot. It definitely had a chance, but it went in and out. Gretchen Rodrigues brings up the ball off the court. She's the only New Bedford player down until Megan Giamavo sneaks in and gets the basket. Nice play there by Gretchen.
4 points now for Megan Giamavo, as you see Rochelle Lavoie bringing it up with Kathy Ward. Just about 10 minutes to go in the first half.
Kathy Ward passes to Alex Rigo. She takes the shot and makes it. Rosemary Perry now coming up for New Bedford. She has it stolen. Or was that a foul, Dave?
Believe she got fouled.
Looked like Durfee there on that play was going for an offensive foul. Didn't get the call, and Coach Foster, I believe, is calling a timeout. Well, Dave, interesting first half, 9:48 in the first half, and Durfee's up 14-7. New Bedford is making their little comeback now, which is always a good sign. And Durfee's really putting. Rachel Lavoie right now, she's doing the show for Durfee.
8 points already.
And you figure New Bedford eventually is going to have to start doubling her, because you can't let her get off to a good start like this and then expect to double her later when she's already got like 20 or 15 points,
Yes, and she was Big 3 player, one of the players of the year that was selected.
And so far, New Bedford is not boxing out anybody for Durfee down low. That's also hurting New Bedford. You got to get those rebounds, and they're letting Durfee get second chance opportunities, and they're picking up on that, and they're scoring. You can't let that happen.
As we just reminded you, Rochelle Lavoie has 8, leading the game right now. Megan Giamavo for New Bedford has 4.
Now New Bedford makes their way down to the end of the court after their timeout, and Durfee's coming out now for this. Megan Giamavo for the Wills will be the inbounder. She'll inbound the ball to Sandy McPhee, who tried to get down low, could not get the ball. And it'll result in a turnover, and Durfee's got the ball. Kathy Ward will inbound the ball. She passes it to Lauren Kamara there. Kathy Ward brings up the ball for Durfee. Lauren Kamara's got the ball. She passes it inside. Megan Giamavo almost threw it away, and Gretchen Rodrigues has got the ball for the Wills. Rosemary Perry puts on a move, goes to the basket, cannot get the basket to fall. Kathy Ward will bring up the ball now for the Wills, for Durfee, actually. She'll pass it to Lauren Kamara. Kamara brings up the ball. Gretchen putting some pressure on. Rachel Lavoie had it, gave it back. Kathy Ward's got it. She passed it. Rachel Lavoie's got it now, and she misses the shot. Sandy McPhee was there for the rebound for the Wills. Rosemary Perry to Gretchen. Gretchen's got the basket. Nice play there by Rosemary Perry. Finding the open person, making them create and get the basket.
5 points now for Gretchen Rodrigues.
8:42 left in the first half. It's 14-9 Durfee. Lauren Kamara's got the ball for Durfee. She passes it to Kathy Ward. Kathy Ward passes to Rachel Lavoie. Back to Lauren Kamara. Kathy Ward's going to put up a shot, otherwise that shot clock is going to go down to 0. She does. does not get the shot. Gretchen Rodrigues, a nice pass to Rosemary Perry, who had a hard time holding on to it. Megan Giamavo down low, almost got the basket, but she didn't.
And she'll go to the line, shooting 2.
Megan Giamavo misses the first shot. Hit the front of the rim and didn't go in.
Now number 4 for Durfee comes in. We don't know who that is. Apologize.
Megan Giamavo gets that basket to go in.
5 points now for Megan.
Number 4 for Durfee. We don't know who she is, but she brings up the ball for Durfee anyway. Passes it badly to Rosemary Perry. I don't know what she was thinking on that one. Rosemary
Fast
back to
break
Gretchen.
and
She misses it. And Megan Giamavo and number 40.
We don't know again who that one is.
She goes down and tries to get the ball and got it for New Bedford's possession.
Gretchen will inbound the ball.
She inbounds it to Sarah Farrell. And the referee calls jump ball, and it will result in a New Bedford turnover. Durfee's got the ball. Kathy Ward inbounds to number 4 for Durfee. She brings the ball up the court. Nice play there by Rosemary Perry. Back to Rosemary Perry from Gretchen. She misses it. Gretchen's there. Can't get the rebound. Number 40 traveled with the ball, trying to do too much on that play. Felt the pressure from Gretchen from behind and tried to make too much of a walk there, led into a travel.
Sarah Gregory's back in, placing number 4, the girl we don't know.
Gretchen inbounds to Megan Giamavo. To Gretchen. Gretchen will take the shot, badly misses it. Megan Giamavo with a hustle there, but could not save it for the Whalers. Kathy Ward inbounds for the Whalers, for Durfee actually. She'll bring up the ball for Durfee. She passes to Rachel Lavoie. Rachel Lavoie to Lauren Kamara, who will take the shot and make the shot. 7:09 in the first half. It's 16-10 Durfee. Rosemary Perry drives to the hoop. Can't get the basket to fall, but she will go to the line. She makes the first foul shot. She'll have one more.
Number 15, Stephanie Gilmet, comes into the game.
Rosemary gets this one to drop. It's 16-12, 7:05 left in the first half. Kathy Ward will bring up the ball for Durfee. She passes it to number 15, Stephanie Gomalti. Kathy Ward took the shot, missed it.
They would call an defensive foul on Rochelle Lavoie. Time over the back. As Monique Mentelski is going to come in the ballgame, replacing Sadie McPhee.
And Gretchen Rodrigues now, Dave will inbound the ball for the Whalers. She gives it to Rosemary Perry, back to Gretchen, and Gretchen will bring up the ball. She passes to Megan Giamavo. Passes to Matowski. Matowski back to Rosemary Perry. Rosemary Perry drives, can't get the basket to fall. Matowski couldn't come up with a rebound. And Lauren Camaro bring up the ball. She'll pass the ball actually to Kathy Ward. Kathy Ward passes to Rachel Lavoie. Rachel Lavoie, it just seems like she glides to the hoop and scores.
10 points for Rochelle Lavoie. There's no need for that.
6:14 left in the first half. It's 18-12 Durfee. Make that 18-14.
Sarah Farrell looking like she's the sharpshooter.
everyone for the Whalers now is going to have to put up some shots trying to cut this lead. Yeah, it's only 4, but still, you can't let Rachel Lavoie just guide to the hole like that and score. Lauren Kamara has got the ball for Durfee. She passed it to Rachel Lavoie, who passed it to number Stephanie Gumar, missed it. She had a block. Rachel Lavoie will try to put up the shot. Pass to Kathy Ward for 3, I believe. She hits that one. And Durfee will call a timeout. 5:40 left in the first half. It's 21-14.
How about that? Gretchen with a block?
Very impressive, Dave.
I think that's her first one.
21-14, and you know Rachel Lavoie is one of Durfee's seems to be right now their best player. I mean, guiding to the hole, getting easy baskets to fall. I mean, you can't have that. And New Bedford's offensive rebounding is not there. You know, they're letting Durfee get second chances. You can't afford to do that. You know, you're already behind 21-14 in the first half, and you can't match baskets with Durfee. You gotta stop their possessions, and you gotta score on yours.
Last big player I knew that can score for Durfee was Chris Herron.
Yeah,
with the Boston Celtics.
He's now over with the Boston Celtics. He had surgery on his shoulder. I think he had a torn rotator cuff. He said he expects to be back sometime at the end of the month.
He was mentioned in the new ESPN the magazine I got yesterday. Big article about him.
Yeah, the New Bedford people really don't like Chris Herron because he played for Durfee, but he is a good ball player. He was a great ball player for Durfee.
Scored over 2,000 points. That's a lot of points.
Yes, it is, Dave.
And he played on varsity on his freshman year. Something you don't see a lot of.
No, you don't see a lot of it. It just goes to show you what a great player he was.
Yes, Gretchen did that last year too.
Gretchen's got the ball now. She'll pass it to Megan Giamavo. Megan Giamavo to Rosemary Perry. Back to Gretchen. Gretchen back to Rosemary. Back to Gretchen for 3. She hits it.
Twiddles the twine.
It's 5:20 left in the first half. 21-17. Durfee's ahead. Kathy Ward brings up the ball for Durfee. She passes to Lauren Kamara, who passes to Stephanie Gourmont. Back to Kathy Ward, to Lauren Kamara, to Rachel Lavoie, to Stephanie Gourmont. Stolen. Rosemary Perry comes away with a steal. Tried to go behind her back, ended up losing the ball. Kathy Ward's got the ball now for Durfee. She'll patch it to Rachel Lavoie. She misses that one. Sarah Gregory down low for the rebound. She didn't have the rebound, but she got fouled on that play.
Rosemary just too fancy tonight. Probably just wants to make a big show, just like Avery Oliver is over at Durfee right now.
Yeah, as my partner Zach Rocher is not here tonight. He's up in Durfee playing JV, and then the varsity plays after. Sarah Gregory got the first foul shot to fall in. She'll have one more. She hits this one too. It's 23-17, 4:45 left in the first half. Gretchen will bring up the ball for the Whalers. She puts a move on, little head fake, gives it to Erin Rosario. Erin Rosario will drive to the hoop and score.
Last game I heard that Erin Rosario played, she scored 18 points and she was team's leading scorer, followed by Rosemary Perry, who had 10.
Kathy Ward's got the ball for Durfee. She passes to Stephanie Gourmont. Stephanie Gourmont will take the shot, miss it. Monique Matowski was there for the rebound. Nice play there. Gretchen brings up the ball for the Whalers. She goes right down the lane. And she seemed to get fouled there. And she did, and New Bedford will inbound now. Gretchen will inbound for the Whalers. She hasn't passed it yet. She does pass it now to Erin Rosario. Rosario back to Gretchen. Back to Rosario. Erin's got the ball. She passes to Gretchen. She's going to go right past it to Erin Rosario, who misses the shot. Matowski was there for the rebound, and she'll get fouled. See, Dave, that's what New Bedford needs. Somebody down low to not be afraid to get in there with Durfee's big players, get the rebound. You know, that's what they need. And, you know, finally now Monique Metowski is stepping up and taking charge of that.
And we'll see her next year, too. She's only a junior.
She's at the line now. She misses the first shot. And Gretchen gives her some words of encouragement. She misses this one. Megan Giamavo in the battle for the ball loses it to Stephanie Glumont, who passes to Kathy Ward. Kathy Ward will bring up the ball for Durfee. She passes to Stephanie Glumont, who will take the shot, miss it badly. Sarah Gregory's got the ball down low. She misses it. There's a battle for it underneath. Gretchen goes to the floor with a Durfee player. Kathy Ward's got the ball now. She'll take the shot and make the shot. Well, Dave, we can say that New Bedford is hustling and trying to get the rebound. However, they're not coming away with it. That's two different things, but at least they're showing an effort. Gretchen goes all the way down the lane. She misses it. Monique Metowski got the ball.
Go to the line again. And is she the one that's going to be going in there in the paint the whole time?
You know, New Bedford's got to have Megan Giamavo get in there. Sarah Farrow's got to get in there. Those are the two big ones for the Whalers. And then you got Monique Metowski, who's also coming off the bench, and she's putting an effort in, so that's what you need. And now she's at the line now. She misses this shot. This one was a little bit better than the last two, so that's encouraging for New Bedford. She misses this one. Megan Giamavo had the ball. She has the ball. She passes it to Erin Rosario, who will take the shot. Miss it. Sarah Farrow, Megan Giamavo both wrestle for the ball. Gretchen's open. She misses that one. Monique Metowski passes it to Megan Giamavo. She will take a shot. She misses it badly. And Sarah Gregory comes away with the ball. She passes it to Kathy Ward, who brings it up the court for Durfee, who passes it to Rachel Lavoie. Back to Kathy Ward. Back to Rachel Lavoie. To Kathy Ward, who's open, I think, for three. She misses that one. Rachel Lavoie drives to the hole, misses the shot. Sarah Gregory was there. She got fouled.
Durfee hasn't scored in a while. I just noticed that.
Definitely at halftime, Dave, Coach Foster is going to tell his players, you have to get offensive rebounds. Have somebody box two people out, get the ball. You need to do that. You're giving up second opportunities to Durfee. They're cashing in either by getting the shot or going to the foul line. And Sarah Gregory missed the first foul shot. She'll have one more. She gets this one. It's 2:22 left in the first half. It's 26-19 Durfee. Gretchen will bring up the ball for New Bedford. She'll pass it to Erin Rosario. Erin Rosario to Megan Giamavo, to Mika Metowski, who had it taken away. She does have it taken away. Kathy Ward, if she's fast, she'll get an easy basket. Gretchen Rodrigues, nice hustle there by Gretchen Rodrigues to prevent that from going in and prevent Kathy Ward from completing maybe a three-point play.
Surprised the ref didn't call a foul.
Very surprising there. Kathy Ward will inbound to for Durfee. Rachel Lavoie was down low. She got fouled.
And Rosemary's going to come back in. For Monique Metowski, she should be known as the one that went in on the defense in the paint.
Kathy Ward now has got the ball. Passes to Rachel Lavoie. Inside, she misses that one. In and out it goes again. Sarah Farrow comes away with the rebound. Passes to Gretchen. Up to Rosario. Rosario goes for the basket, gets the basket. And we got a Durfee player that's down on the ground. She seems to be injured, and she's in pain.
And it's Rochelle Lavoie. Oh, that's going to be a tough loss.
As you see, the coach from Durfee going out to check on his star player. Meantime, this gives New Bedford a little breather after running up and down the floor. Yeah, you question, taking out Monique Metowski when she's been a warrior inside getting the rebounds, and then you put in Erin Rosario. Although Erin Rosario's played well tonight, but you still need at least 2 or 3 bodies down low to get offensive rebounds for you and prevent Durfee from getting them.
I think she'll stay in. What do you think?
It's a big game, you know. They have this this passion, this energy for Big 3 rivals. It seems like the trainer for New Bedford is working on her ankle, so it could be a sprained ankle, twisted ankle. We don't know yet.
If we have any word, we'll keep you updated on that. As you hear the Redford and Durfee fans giving Rochelle Lavoie a round of applause as the trainer helps her off.
She's walking very gingerly on that. It seems like the left ankle, and they'll sit her down. And more than likely, they're going to tell her to elevate her ankle, put some ice on it. If she does not come back into the game for Durfee, this could be a big blow for Durfee because she is their leading scorer tonight, I believe, Dave.
Yes, she has 10 points already. As Darren just mentioned, that she just exited the game with, I believe, a twisted or broken ankle. No word on that yet.
No word on that yet, Dave. Sarah Gregory's down low. Again, she gets a basket. No Whaler boxed her out. She got an easy shot there. Gretchen brings up the ball for the Whalers.
Whalers down by 7 with about 1:30 to go in the half.
Gretchen's got it. She passes to Rosemary Perry, who goes down to the hoop, misses it, but she'll go to the line, I believe. The Durfee coach is really up and giving some of his players, you got to stay with your man. You can't let them get open like that.
Noticed a big difference in Rosemary Perry from last year. Free throw shooting was 34% this year. Last year, I meant this year, it's gone higher.
Sadie McPhee comes in for the Whalers. She'll replace Megan Giamavo. Rosemary Perry gets that one to fall.
She's got 9 points now on the night.
1:26 left in the first half. It's 28-23 Durfee. Kathy Ward now for Durfee brings up the ball. She's going to pass it to Kathy Ward. Misses that shot. New Bedford got their offensive rebound, then almost turned it over. Gretchen brings up the ball. She passes it to Rosemary Perry.
And that's another turnover.
That would have been a nice touch pass there from Rosemary Perry to Erin Rosario. However, the ball was too far for Erin Rosario, and it ended up in a turnover. Kathy Ward for Durfee brings up the ball. We're down to seconds now in the first half. And Kathy Ward will bring up the ball now. She passes it to Alex Rigo. Lauren Kamara's got the ball for Durfee. She passes it to Kathy Ward. Kathy Ward drives down to the hole and gets a shot.
Ooh. That could be a play of the day.
Could be
on SportsCenter.
Play of the game. It seems like now, Dave, Kathy Ward is stepping up her game in the absence of Rachel Lavoie. Rosemary Perry drives. She passes Erin Rosario, who drives down to the lane. She misses it. Sarah Farrow gets inside. She gets the basket.
Sarah Farrow now I think she's going to step up and be the one that's going to be in the paint now.
14 seconds left in the first half. Going down, it's 30-25 Durfee. Kathy Ward will bring up the ball slowly. Gretchen will put some pressure. She'll come up a little faster. She almost has it turned over. She passes to Alex Rigo, who will take the shot, make the shot. That's the end of the first half, folks. It's 32-25 Durfee.
And when we come back, we'll have more not highlights, but more action of Lady Whaler basketball. Back to the second half action of Whaler basketball between Durfee and New Bedford. I'm David Roderick alongside Darren.
Mitchell.
Darren, what do you have to say about the first half of tonight's game?
Well, New Bedford's offensive rebounding, again, it seems like every game I do, the offensive rebound's not there. Free throw shooting is not that great tonight. And, those are the two reasons why they're losing in this first half. Hopefully the second half they'll come out a little more stronger, have some more fire in them, energy, and make this a game.
Yes, another big thing that happened, that happened just before halftime was Rochelle Lavoie got hurt. And we won't say what what really happened. We'll just say sprained ankle.
Sprained ankle, and Kathy Ward now will be more of a leader for Durfee as she is the point guard, and she'll be more of a leader for scoring-wise with Rachel Lavoie out. So that will be a big blow for Durfee. And if New Bedford can capitalize, they can get their sixth win of the season tonight.
And it doesn't look like Rochelle is too happy at all.
No.
As we're ready to start the second half.
And Coach Foster giving his team some last-minute advice, and now they break their huddle.
There's a nice big crowd right behind us.
Yes.
Big
nice
crowd.
And very supportive of the Whalers and Durfee. When Rachel Lavoie went down, it seemed like everybody in the gym cheered.
Yeah, just like when Chris Herron.
And then, she got up, so that was a very good sign. She walked off on her own power. Gretchen Rodgers now for the Whalers brings the ball up. Turnover. Erin Rosario could not handle the ball. Kathy Ward will inbound to Alex Rigo. Back to Kathy Ward. Kathy Ward will bring up the ball for Durfee. She passes to Stephanie Gumont. Gumont into Sarah Rigo's there. Sarah Gregory's there for the rebound. And it'll still be Durfee ball. Kathy Ward will inbound for Durfee. She passes to Sarah Gregory. Back to Kathy Ward. Kathy Ward puts up a shot. Misses it. Gretchen wrestles for the ball. Erin Rosario comes away with it. Passes it to Rosemary Perry, who will bring up the ball. She passes to Gretchen. Gretchen can't hold on to it. Erin Rosario got the pass, a backhanded pass from Gretchen. Stephanie Gumont for Durfee comes away with that one. She'll pass. She's got Kathy Ward. She's got the ball now for Durfee. She's putting some moves on Erin Rosario. Goes right down the lane. She got fouled. Erin Rosario committed the foul. She disagrees with the ref, and really there's no disagreement there, Dave.
No, I think they're just still bummed about Rochelle, and I think they should just get over it.
Yes, Kathy Ward will inbound now for Durfee. Back to Kathy Ward. Leanne puts up the shot, can't get it. Sarah Gregory was there for the rebound. And now Durfee had a turnover over the back, I believe. Gretchen will inbound now for the Whalers. She passes it to Rosemary Perry. Back to Gretchen. Erin Rosario's got the ball now. She passes to Sarah Farrow. Farrow back to Gretchen. Gretchen drives, puts up an awkward shot, didn't go in, and I believe she got fouled.
What do you know? Looks like Rochelle might come back.
Yeah, she's seemed like maybe what they're gonna do is put on a little extra tape, maybe give her ankle support there. And big game like this, they always want to get in this. They're very very well hyper for these games. They got passion, a lot of pride. They want to play these games. So Gretchen gets the first one, gets the second one. It's 14:46 left in the second half. It's 32-27.
And she is now the leading scorer of tonight's ball game. Is they're gonna make Rochelle Lavoie do some laps now?
And Kathy Ward will bring up the ball for Durfee. Pass to Stephanie Gumont. Inside to Leanne. Leanne puts up the shot and gets the shot. Sarah Farrow gets it back to Gretchen. Gretchen brings up the ball. She passes to Erin Rosario. Rosario back to Gretchen. Megan Giamavo will take the shot. Miss it. Sarah Farrow was there for the rebound. Battle underneath. Results in a jump ball and a result in Durfee's possession. Kathy Ward will inbound for Durfee. Pass to Stephanie Gilmore. Back to Kathy Ward. Kathy Ward for Durfee will bring it up. She passed it to Leanne. Leanne drives down and she gets the basket. New Bedford still is not getting any inside force, any inside presence. Gretchen almost lost the ball. She passed to Sarah Farrow. Sarah Farrow back to Megan Giamavo. Puts on a little move, drives to the hole. She got fouled.
Megan will go to the line.
Seems like New Bedford's able to drive down the lane, and so is Durfee. But I mean, you know, New Bedford down 36-27, 13:42 left in the second half. You can't afford to let Durfee keep on driving to the basket, having no one there for block, and no one there for rebounds or anything. Megan Giamavo hits the first foul shot.
6 now on them tonight for Megan.
She'll have one more. She misses this one. Now Rosario comes over with the rebound and scores. So now it's 36-30, 13:32 left in the second half. Leanne's got the ball, doesn't know what to do with it. Pass to Kathy Ward, bad pass. Kathy Ward has to go way over for that. And for New Bedford, this is what you need. You need a big person with no idea of where to pass the ball, throw a bad pass. You know, you have to keep it out of the point guard's hands because they're the ones that are going to create and get open shots for the players. Gretchen will bring up the ball now for New Bedford. She passes to Sarah Farrow. Back to Rosemary Perry inside. She can't get a hold of the ball, and she was on the line, or yes, she was. Kathy Ward will now inbound for Durfee. She's looking for somebody. Pass it to Leanne. Leanne has got the ball. Back to Kathy Ward. She'll bring up the ball up the court for Durfee. Kathy Ward to Leanne. Leanne with the turnaround. She misses that one. Alex Rigo there. She misses it. Sarah Farrow being aggressive, getting the board. That's what New Bedford needs to do. Gretchen brings up the ball. Pass to Rosemary Perry. Rosemary Perry's open. She misses the shot. Megan Giamavo with a good hustle there. Could not come away with the ball. Alex Rigo's got the ball. Fast break. She will go down the line and score. Down the lane, actually. Gretchen brings up the ball now for New Bedford. Passes it to Rosemary. Rosemary back to Gretchen. Gretchen to Erin Rosario. Rosario's going to drive. She's going to put up a shot. She got fouled. Good idea there. Driving down to the lane, more than likely you're going to get somebody that's willing to come out and give a foul. So good ideas there by the Whalers. It's 12-19 in the second half, 38-30 Durfee.
Still early. Too much time left. Just want to run down as much time as you can if you're Durfee.
And Erin Rosario will try to make two. She misses the first one. Now she'll try to make one. Stephanie Gilmore now for Durfee is coming out of the lineup. Erin Rosario's at the line and she misses this shot. Sarah Gregory was there for the rebound. She passes to Kathy Ward. Kathy Ward brings it up. She's going to go down the line, get the basket, count it, and the foul. Now she'll be going to the line for one.
And we have a former New Bedford High graduate here last year that went to the University of Temple, Lindsay Grace.
Now Kathy Ward will try to make one, as she's already completed the basket. She will. 12-10 in the second half. It's 41-30, Durfee.
Did you hear the fans?
Leanne is going out in replace of Rachel Lavoie. So Rachel Lavoie making her entrance, trying to give more of a spot to Durfee's already potent lineup. Sarah Farrow gets the shot, misses it. She got the Kathy Ward brings up the ball for Durfee. And And she must be happy, Dave, you know, seeing Rachel Lavoie back in the lineup will take some of that pressure off of her. Sarah Gregory takes the shot, hits the shot.
12 points now for Sarah Gregory.
And, you know, Durfee is really playing tonight on all cylinders. I mean, defensive-wise, offensive-wise, the offensive firepower has really come to play for this one. It's 11:33. Coach Foster called a timeout. It's 43-30. Durfee, 13-point lead. The New Bedford Whalers are down. Encouraging sign, seeing Rachel Lavoie come back in the game for Durfee. Take some pressure off for Kathy Ward. We don't know how Rachel Lavoie will respond after the injury. Hopefully it will be good for Durfee because she is their best player. But for New Bedford needs to definitely step up on the offensive rebounds, free throw shooting. Can't let people drive down the lane. You know, we've been saying this all through the game, Dave, tonight.
Yes, and we have another minor injury. Stephanie Gilmet, guess she had a little scratch and she has to get that taped up.
And Sade Gonzalez from Dave earlier in the game said that she was sick and we have not seen her at all today.
No, she got it from Gretchen. I was talking to Coach Rodriguez today. She told Sade not to sleep over because she would catch it from Gretchen. And Sade didn't listen.
Well, you know, with that weather, the temperatures and, you know, the weather, it's easy to get sick now.
Yes, and I'm just recovering from it.
Now Gretchen's getting ready to inbound the ball for the Whalers. She's going to inbound to Rosemary. Rosemary will bring up the ball. Rosemary back to Sarah Farrell. To Rosemary Perry inside. She can't come away with it. Sarah Gregory tosses the ball to Rachel Lavoie. Rachel Lavoie running pretty well on that ankle and scoring. Well, if there was any need of anybody knowing if she was all right, we just saw it there.
And it looks like Alex Rigo is charged with the personal foul.
Durfee really putting it on. They're up 43-30, 11-11 in the second half, and they're still adding the pressure, trying to get some more points on that board to expand this lead. It's a 15-point lead for Durfee.
As number 4 comes in, apologize, we don't know her name, so we'll just call her number 4.
Gretchen Rogers will bring the ball for New Bedford. She goes right by number 4. Passes to Taryn Rosario. She misses the shot. Sarah Farrell coming in, getting the rebound. She passed it to Rosemary Perry. Rosemary Perry drives to the hole, misses the shot. Sarah Farrell had good hustle. Those last 2 plays, she came in for the rebound, got that one. That one she almost got another rebound, but could not.
And I believe she knocked it away too.
Kathy Ward passes it to Rachel Lavoie. Rachel Lavoie will bring it up. Has it stolen almost. Kathy Ward brings up the ball. She goes fast, full speed. Down the lane, she misses that one. Gretchen will bring up the ball for the Whalers. She passes to Megan Giamavo off her hands, and it will stay New Bedford possession because a Durfee player must have touched it last.
So do you think Gretchen will be a 1,000-point scorer?
I wouldn't know about that yet, Dave. I mean, you know, still early in the season, but anything's possible. Gretchen Rodriguez puts on a move. Trying to go down to the lane to score. She was fouled. She'll now inbound the ball for the Whalers. Rosemary Perry's got it to Megan Giamavo, who will take the shot. Miss it, goes in and out. That had a chance to go in, folks. Kathy Ward passes it up to Lauren Kamara, back to Sarah Gregory, who makes the basket. Again, good passing by Durfee up and down the court. They're playing very hard tonight on the road, trying to get their 4th win of the season. And right now they have a commanding lead, a 17-point lead. The Whalers are down. 10:08 left in the second half, 47-30 Durfee. Rosemary Perry now has got the ball. She will take the shot, make the shot.
I haven't heard. Tonight is Rosemary Perry's off night. She usually scores about 10. She's scored 5 tonight.
Kathy Ward brings up the ball, has heavy pressure by Rosemary Perry. Back to Rachel Lavoie. She misses that one. Megan Giamavo is inside. She grabs the board, passes to Rosemary Perry, who comes up the court for New Bedford. She will go all the way to the hole and almost score. But she will go to the line.
See, if they would have made those in and out buckets, then they would probably be good 47-40.
Yeah, something is definitely on the rim tonight for New Bedford's shots. It seems all of them, well, not all of them, but most of them seem to be going in and out, and that is really hurting New Bedford. Rosemary will try to make one. She misses that one badly.
Sorry, we noticed that earlier in the game when Durfee was shooting. There must have been something on the rim trying to block it. Sarah Gregory comes out of the game with 14 points. She is now the game-leading scorer.
Now Rosemary Perry will try to get this one to fall. She missed the first one. She gets this one. And with 9:35 left in the second half, it's 47-33. Durfee. Rachel Lavoie's got the ball, drives down the hole, misses that one. And Sadie McPhee, looks like she took the charge there. She got called for the foul there. Could have been an offensive foul, but the referee did not see it that way.
Usually sorry when that happens, but I think when a person knocks down another player, I think it should be an offensive foul.
Yeah. And you figure when you're home, you're going to get those calls, but New Bedford has not been getting those calls tonight as Rachel Lavoie's at the line. She makes the first one, she'll get one more. She misses this one. Sarah Farrow was there for the rebound. Passes it there in Rosario. Up to Rosemary Perry. Rosemary Perry drives. Actually, she'll pass it to Sandy McPhee. Back to Gretchen. Gretchen drives down the hole. Misses the shot. New Bedford is getting by Durfee's front court and able to get down to the basket and try to get some baskets, but none of those baskets that they've gone down the lane and trying to score, they can't get them. So they go on the line, and Gretchen is at the line. She gets the first foul shot. She'll have one more.
Tonight it's Gretchen's night. She scores 12 already on the night. 13.
13.
Yeah. 13. How many numbers can you come up with that? Like jersey numbers, Dan Marino?
Yeah. Kathy Ward brings up the ball for Durfee. She passes to Rachel Lavoie. Rachel Lavoie's looking around. Back to number 4. Leanne's calling for the ball, and she gets the ball. And the referee calls a block. Gretchen and the rest of the Whalers starting 5 out here disagree with the call, and the calls have not been going their way tonight, the Whalers. Durfee's been getting, seems like, every call. Lauren Kamara will come out of the lineup now, and Alex Rigo will replace her actually. And Rachel Lavoie will inbound the ball for Durfee. Passes to Alex Rigo. Alex Rigo drives, passes to number 4. 4 will take the shot, miss it. Rachel Lavoie's got the ball, makes the shot.
15 points for Rochelle Lavoie.
Definitely New Bedford should have double teamed her earlier on. Now she's already got 15 points, and like I said before in the pregame, 15, 20 points, you then cannot afford to let her do that and then try to double team her after that. Kathy Ward will bring up the ball for Durfee.
They would have guarded her well. She would have already had maybe like 2 points
Rachel
already.
Lavoie's got the ball, yeah. Good point, Dave.
It would be 37-35. But now it's big. Can't let this happen.
Again, she's just laying, that ball up there, and the nets are on fire for her every time she takes that shot.
Yes, it's supposed to be Gretchen that's supposed to be doing that, not Rochelle.
Rosemary Perry goes down on the floor for the ball. Passes there in Rosario, and Rosario's got it. Now she's on the ground. Sarah Farrow is trying to come up with it, and everybody's playing down on the floor right now. Even though that floor is nice and shiny, they keep it like that almost every game, and they've been down there enough tonight. Could get some floor burns.
I know a guy in the NBA that has a lot of those. Scott Skiles.
Yeah, he now is the coach now, Dave, of the Phoenix Suns, but he's one of those aggressive players that would always go down to the floor for the ball.
I believe he has the most. He set an NBA record with 254.
Yes, very impressive.
Megan Giammalva was back in the ball game as we have a timeout.
Coach Foster, I believe, called that timeout for New Bedford. He's going to try to get his team some life and some breathing room as they need it. They seem winded. It's 52-35, 7:55 left in the second half, and New Bedford, maybe it's a time to start bringing in Monique Montowski and some of these other bench players, see if they can come up with some pressure and some energy.
Well, I know Rachel Druin won't play because she's probably sick or something like that. Sade won't play at all.
A lot of other girls in there.
Yeah, as we mentioned before, Sade is sick. She hasn't played at all tonight. Rachel Druin, David just mentioned that she must be sick because we haven't seen her at all either. So New Bedford's kind of playing short-handed tonight.
Hold this steady.
Well, Sade is dressed, but Rachel Druin isn't. And we'll actually find out if what Coach Foster does.
What do you want me to do?
Erin Rosario now is going to inbound the ball for New Bedford.
9 seconds to go on the shot clock.
She gets it to Gretchen. Gretchen's going to have to move this real fast, come up with a shot. Now, 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Durfee, coach, is really laying into his players, telling them pressure. They have 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Let's hold them. Gretchen is going to have to put up a shot. Sarah Farrow.
And it goes.
Are they going to count that?
Wait. Oh, she got fouled too.
She got fouled, so pretty good play there by Sarah Farrow, you know. Be in the shot clock, getting the basket to go in, and now she'll have a chance at the free throw line for 1. She'll be trying to complete a 3-point play. Dave is over here praying, and hopefully that she'll be able to complete it.
Yes, I really want them to win. Must win.
Sarah Farrow misses that shot. Number 4 gets it for Durfee. She'll bring the ball up the court for Durfee. She's going to pass it to Alex Riegel. Alex Riegel will take the shot. Miss it badly. Megan Giamavo is there for the rebound. Pass it to Rosemary Perry. Rosemary had 2 players for New Bedford, Gretchen and Anna Rosario in front of her. And she ends up going all the way down, gets the basket to fall, and now she'll go to the line. So New Bedford really playing off these 3-point plays.
Whalers are on a 7-0 run already. It's going to make it an 8-0 run.
Coach Foster must be a little bit happier now, and New Bedford's making a little run now. 7-0 run, as David mentioned. Rosemary gets that one. She completed a 3-point play just like Sarah Farrow could not, but Kathy Ward brings up the ball for Durfee.
Down by 12. Whalers are down by 12. Big thing now. Perry nearly came away with the steal that time. As you hear this crowd right behind us.
The crowd is very into this game, as they should be. It's a big 3 match, Durfee against New Bedford.
Usually it's one of the biggest matches of the year. Also with Durfee against Brockton and Brockton against New Bedford.
Kathy Ward passed the ball to Leanne. Leanne passes to Rachel Lavoie. Rachel Lavoie behind her back on Megan Giamavo. Goes down the hole, misses it. Sarah Gregory's there. She gets it. And that's been the problem of the game tonight. I mean, New Bedford, every time they seem like they have Durfee crunch down low, they always get a second shot to go in. Gretchen with the hustle on the floor there, going on to tie up Rachel Lavoie for the ball.
I think this is the most points I've seen the Whalers down by this season.
Yes, it's very possible, Dave.
Well, against Bishop Fee, and you actually saw that one.
Yeah, that was not a good game for New Bedford. Offensive rebounding hurt him in that one, along with free throw shooting. And now somehow Rachel Lavoie is down. She gets the basket. Really, what has hurt the Whalers tonight is Rachel Lavoie's play and the inside play of Durfee's other players. Sarah Gregory, also a big part of that. Going down, getting the rebounds, getting the shots to fall, second chance opportunities. And now Rachel Lavoie's at the line. She'll make this one. She'll complete a 3-point play for Durfee.
She's got 20.
20 points for Rachel Lavoie. It's 6:47 left in the second half. 57-40. Whalers are down by 17.
This game's leading scorer right now is Rochelle Lavoie.
Erin Rosario inside to Sarah Farrow. She was fouled, I believe, by Leanne, number 25 for Durfee. And Durfee must be over the limit because Sarah Farrow was at the line.
Looks like 10 fouls on the scoreboard right now.
Sarah Farrow will try to make. She misses this one. She'll definitely, hopefully, try to make the next one.
Put them down by 16.
She makes this one. 57-41, 6:36 left in the second half. Kathy Ward will bring up the ball for Durfee. Rachel Lavoie's calling for the ball. Kathy Ward gives it to her. Rachel Lavoie will go by Megan Giamavo, go by Sarah Farrell, and score. Once again, Rachel Lavoie carrying Durfee's. You know, the lead tonight has really been her, and Kathy Ward's played real good tonight for Durfee. And Sarah Gregory, too, down low. Rosemary Perry putting on some moves.
And she is fouled.
She did a 360, could not come up with a three-point play, but she'll go to the line for two.
Trying to be Vince Carter now.
Insanity.
Yes, sanity.
Rosemary Perry will try to make two. She'll go for her first one. She misses this one. Hopefully she'll make this next one. She misses this one. And Rachel Lavoie comes away with the ball. She passes it to Sarah Gregory, to Alex Rigo, uncovered, and scores. New Bedford looked like they put the full court pressure on that time, but they had two people from Durfee, one around half court and the other one down near the basket for an easy basket. Gretchen Rodriguez got the ball, pass to Megan Giamavo. Back to Sarah Farrell. Sarah Farrell puts up the shot, makes the shot. 5:36 left in the second half. It's 61-43, Durfee. Sarah Gregory's got the ball, pass to Alex Rigo. Alex Rigo to Kathy Ward. Rachel Lavoie's got the ball, back to Alex Rigo. Inside to Sarah Gregory, to Rachel Lavoie, who will drive. And the fans behind us appear to be New Bedford fans on that play, calling for the referee's head. Seems like, they thought that was a turnover there by Durfee, but apparently not. Kathy Ward will inbound, passes to Rachel Lavoie. Rachel Lavoie gets the basket, and she'll go to the line.
Wow, 24 points already for Rochelle Lavoie. This is just unbelievable.
And like I mentioned before the game, Dave, New Bedford won this game last year, but Durfee's really out for revenge this year, and they're really showing it by having 63 points on the board.
And she was the team's leading scorer last year.
And they were up by 20.
She almost had 30 last year against us.
Rosemary Perry's got the ball, pass to Erin Rosario. Erin Rosario to the basket, scores. 4:58 left in the second half, and it's Durfee 63, New Bedford 45. Rosemary Perry, a steal there. She will drive to the basket. She was trying to drive and then trying to pass off to Megan Giamavo. Neither of that worked, and now Kathy Ward for Durfee will inbound. She passes to Alex Rigo. Back to Kathy Ward, who throws a bomb up to Rachel Lavoie. Pass number 40, could not come up with it. Alex Rigo was there somehow. Kathy Ward now got the ball, and Durfee will now eat some clock. They got 15 seconds on the shot clock, actually. Rosemary Perry comes away with it. Another turnover by Durfee. Rosemary Perry up. Too high for Erin Rosario. And it will stay New Bedford ball, Dave.
Yes. I'm still surprised on Rochelle Lavoie. And she got hurt and she's still in. Well, she came back. It's pretty surprising.
Yes, Dave, and she's really been the heart and soul of Durfee tonight. I mean, coming away with everything tonight. Sarah Farrell, something that we haven't seen is get a second chance basket there. Nice play there by Sarah Farrell.
And they don't rebound on the offense.
That's been the problem in the games that I've done. Sarah Gregory to Alex Rigo. Misses the shot. Gregory's there, and she puts it in. Gretchen Rodriguez now will bring up the ball for New Bedford. Behind her back. Pass to Erin Rosario. Erin Rosario will drive, throw up a shot, miss it. She'll go to the line. Nice effort there by Erin Rosario. 3:51 left in the second half, and it's 65-47 Durfee.
Last time I've seen a Durfee beat New Bedford was back on Thanksgiving Day.
Yes, the New Bedford Whalers did not have a good season this year for football. Erin Rosario will try to make this one, misses this one. She's hoping that she makes the next one. She gets this one. So Erin Rosario completed 1 of 2 on the free throw shooting, and now Coach Foster, I believe, called a timeout. So 3:51. It's in the second half. It's 65-48. Durfee holding a commanding lead.
So if you're Coach Foster, Metelsky, you put Metelsky back in?
I mean, right now you need the scoring, although you need defensive help too. So, you know, it's a move that it's a wash because you definitely need the scoring, but you do need her inside, you know, to get some rebounds, stop Durfee from getting the offensive possessions, getting, you know, one after the other. You can't afford that. You can't afford to let Durfee just keep on driving. Too late to double team Rachel Lavoie now because Rachel Lavoie is already off to 24 points, I believe, tonight, or 26.
24.
24 points, and you know, I said to you earlier, Dave, 15, 20 points. You can't afford to let her get that and then double team her after that.
And if she didn't have all those points, the Whalers would be winning.
They would be winning, but unfortunately, Rachel Lavoie is not being one of our biggest fans tonight.
We want to see the Whalers come out with a big win tonight. Just like I said, by 25 points.
It's going to take a lot, Dave, because 3:51 and New Bedford's got a real big comeback in store if they plan on winning this game. Kathy Ward will inbound to Lauren Kamara. We haven't seen her, it seems like, for a while. And now Kathy Ward brings up the ball. Kathy Ward getting double teamed. Pass to Alex Rigo. To Rachel Lavoie. Kathy Ward back to Kamara. Kamara to Kathy Ward. Back to Rachel Lavoie. Durfee's playing the play, kill the clock. Alex Rigo puts up the shot and gets it. Gretchen Rodrigues has the ball for New Bedford, brings it up the court. He's going to try to drive down the lane, but had a better idea. Pass to Erin Rosario. Back to Megan Giamavo, who drives down to the lane, gets the basket. So New Bedford will get the 50 points tonight, at least. It's 2:58 left in the second half, and it's 67-50. Durfee. Kathy Ward's got the ball. Passes to Lauren Kamara. Lauren Kamara to Rachel Lavoie. Back to Kathy Ward. Back to Rachel Lavoie. Back to Kathy Ward again. Sarah Gregory to Rachel Lavoie. To Kathy Ward. Back to Gregory. Gregory puts up the shot. Makes the shot. New Bedford's tried everything tonight. Every defensive assignment you can do. Trap the ball. The person that's got the ball. Put some pressure. Put your hands up. Everything has not worked out tonight for New Bedford. And Rachel Lavoie comes away with the ball. Gives it to Kathy Ward. Kathy Ward passes to Lauren Kamara. Rachel Lavoie calling for the ball. Gives it to Alex Rigo. Rigo will pass it back to Kamara. Kamara back to Rigo. Rigo back to Kamara. Almost stolen there by Erin Rosario. Rachel Lavoie. Actually, that was Sarah Gregory. She goes down the lane. Megan Giamavo looks like she took the brunt of that.
Something we've seen a lot this season.
She's one of the warriors for New Bedford down low. Always seems to be diving on the floor for loose balls, getting rebounds down there. Also gets knocked in the head a couple of times, you know, here and there. And now Sarah Gregory's at the line for Durfee. She'll try to make 2. She misses the first one. Now she'll try to make 1 of 2.
And now a slew
of Whaler players and Durfee players are coming in as both coaches feel that this game is over. And it sure is, because with 1:57 left, Durfee would need a total breakdown, and New Bedford would need a total comeback to make this happen.
Yes, I want to see that happen. You know me.
I know you, Dave. Very supportive of the Whalers, which you should be. But tonight was not the night for the Whalers. Durfee seemed like they had him from the beginning with that 8-2 lead, and now, you know, they just built on that. Sarah Gregory misses this shot. Metelsky comes away with a rebound.
Beth Cost bring the ball up the court.
She passes it to Julia Smith. Julia Smith to Metelsky. Metelsky almost has it taken away. She passes it to Sadie McPhee. Sadie McPhee gonna go right down the lane and score. So with 1:32 left in the second half, and it is 69-52 Durfee. Number 4 for Durfee's got the ball. She passes to number 35. Back to number 4. 4 will take the shot. Missed the shot. Metowski being a warrior inside, getting the rebound. Julia Smith brings up the ball for the Whalers. Passes to Beth Costa. Costa to McPhee. McPhee's going to drive again. Actually, she was going to pass it there. It looked like to Metowski. Julia Smith's got the ball to Beth Costa. Costa got fouled. Sadie McPhee had a good move there. She should have completed that play. Instead, she tried to make a pass to Monique Metowski, and that was definitely a bad idea. Although New Bedford will go to the foul line and hope to make 2 shots. It's Beth Costa at the line.
Sarah Gregory will be coming out, I believe. Yes, she will be coming out.
Beth Costa makes the first shot for New Bedford. 53 seconds left in the second half, 69-53. And New Bedford's trying to get 54 points, and the only way they can do that is if Beth Costa hits this basket. It's free throw shot. She gets it. So New Bedford now has got 54 points, and Durfee's got 69 seconds left in this one. And Stephanie Goulet has got the ball. She's looking to pass. Passes to number 35. 35 takes the shot and hits it. And 35 must be a very good player because the whole Durfee bench at the start has all got up and cheered. So
her first varsity points.
Oh, no wonder why, huh?
I don't know. I'm just guessing. I don't know.
Well, whatever it was, they were definitely very enthused with that one. Very excited.
Ooh. And I believe this one is going to be in the books.
Yeah, definitely, Dave, in the books. And New Bedford now, I believe, will go to 5-5, 500. And Durfee will stay 2 games above 500. They'll go to 4-2. 17.8 seconds left in the second half. Monique Metowski's at the line.
Behind us, the Lady Hilltoppers are exiting the building.
Yeah, the bus is outside waiting for them. And when this game's over, they'll be ready to take varsities home. Metowski misses both shots. Number 4 brings up the ball for Durfee. Now she'll pass it to Stephanie Gula. To number 4. 4 will take the shot. Misses it.
I believe they want to get the last shot. Oh,
referee calls a jump ball.
0.1 second.
0.1 second. You know,
it's tough.
This might as well will be a quick inbound, maybe a pass. Who knows?
Wow.
Wow is right, Dave. Wow is right if you're a Durfee fan, and wow is right if you go to Durfee and you're a Durfee player, because Durfee should be very happy tonight. They won, the JVs won the first game against New Bedford's JVs, and varsity won this game by a commanding lead.
I can't remember last time I've seen Lady Whalers lose this much at home.
71-54 again. You know, Durfee came in, were ready for this game and showed it. And New Bedford seemed like they had really no life in the whole game. You know, Rachel Lavoie was a big reason why for Durfee, and New Bedford dropped a big 3 game. Big 3 game to drop, especially against the Durfee.
Yes, Rochelle Lavoie ended up with 24 points. Sarah Gregory had 20 points tonight, and Alex Rigo had 10. Those were the leaders for Durfee and for the Whalers. It was Gretchen Rodrigues having a big night tonight with 13, Erin Rosario with 9, Sarah Farrow with 11. And once again, I'm David Rodrigues.
Along with Darren Mitchell.
So long.
These?
Right. Yeah, I might want that. I don't need that.